नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Sri Mahants, Tanedar Kotari, and everyone sitting with us through Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing. Having Nayana Diksha, sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. I'll continue to expand on the subject I left day before yesterday's satsang. Seeking, I have not yet completed defining it and expanding on it. Then I'll enter into the next verse, 16th verse. Before that, I'm reading a question which is in all your minds and I want to answer. It is not too heavy, so don't worry. It's not too heavy and it's very light and I am very happy about it. I am enjoying it. And I am really enjoying it. So because I am enjoying it, you guys also enjoy. Come on. Tirumulavarka Vedam, Sivayoga Vedam means the form of Mahadeva. I'll expand on this great truth, seeking. Understand, one part of you feels so strongly that you are going to exist forever and you don't need to worry about the questions of afterlife. It is like whenever you see people dying or you hear the news of somebody's death, you always think for a few seconds, what will happen to me? And then somehow you enter into the conviction you are going to exist forever, or the problem is not going to come immediately at least, or you just decide that you don't need to attend to this question, at least now. Something happens, you lose attention and focus from that spark. Please understand, come back to the basic questions. Whatever makes you powerless is basic question, you are not able to face it. Listen. Whatever makes you powerless is a basic question, you are not able to face it. That is the seed of seeking. Whatever makes you powerless is the question, you are not able to face it. And deciding to face those questions is seeking. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Whatever makes you powerless, what will happen after death? Will I be all alone during my death? Or in deathbed, all the pain I have to go through, will I be able to handle? Or if suddenly some poverty happens in my life, If I lose something, what will happen? So, the questions which makes you powerless, if you decide not to face them, you push yourself into delusion again and again. If you decide to face them, that is seeking. Understand? I am defining seeking. Come back to the basic questions of life. What is life? What is death? Before you assumed this body, how your face looked? After this body stops functioning, how you are going to exist and face? These all may be the basic questions of life. Just because you push them under the carpet, the questions cannot disappear. Just because these questions have been asked many times by others, by yourself, or by yourself to you, don't think you know the answer. Sometimes, because we are familiar with some problems, we assume we found the solution for that problem. No. Please listen. Being familiar with that problem does not mean you found a solution for that problem. Being familiar with the problem for quite a long time, because of the familiarity, assuming you know the solution for that problem is delusion. Just because you know a question for last 25 years, you assume you know the solution is delusion. Or you push it under the carpet. And you think, no. This question, Ramana Maharshi spoke about it. I read when I was the age of 7-year-old boy. And this question only Paramahamsa Nithyananda is talking. What is there? I think I know what he is talking. Understand? Familiarity with the problem should not give you the delusion you know the solution. All alone, when you are in your bed and not sleeping, when you are alone, ask these questions towards you. If death comes tonight, am I prepared to face it? What is life? What is it that gives me such a strong confidence that I am not going to die? I am going to eternally exist. I am not saying your belief that you are going to eternally exist is a lie. No. There is a component in you which is eternally going to exist. Unfortunately, you do not associate yourself with that component permanently. That's all I am trying to remind you. Listen. I am not asking you to get depressed by thinking about death. I am not interested in taking away your confidence, which you carry that you are going to exist forever. I am not interested in taking away that confidence. And that confidence is not false. That's the good news. Yes, you are going to exist eternally, but please decide to associate yourself with that permanently. It is like just by having the fish smell, you imagine you ate fish. Just by having the confidence, which is the smell of the eternal consciousness, you start deluding yourself, you experience that eternal consciousness. That is what I am telling you. Smell is not eating. Please listen. Sometime, if you are planning to eat just for the sake of taste, not because of hunger. Even if you enjoy the smell of the hotel, you will feel like you ate already. You won't feel like eating. If you are not really feeling hungry, but you decide to eat just for the sake of taste, or you saw the photographs of that food in the hoarding, in the poster, if you just decide to eat for the sake of taste or for the sake of the way the food looks, even if you enjoy the smell sitting in the hotel for a few minutes, you won't feel like eating, you will be full. Same way, if you are superficially looking into you, what is death, all that, even the smell of your consciousness, which is confidence. Let me explain. It's a very subtle point I am trying to explain. Listen. There is part of you which never dies, which is eternally alive. Your consciousness, your bioenergy. There is part of you which dies. Unfortunately, you associate yourself with which dies, but you draw confidence from which does not die. It is like just by smelling the food, you feel you ate and you are fulfilled. Smell can never fill your stomach. Listen, only if you eat, it can fill your stomach. Same way, just the confidence of bioenergy that you are never going to die will not make you enlightened, solve the issue once for all. The confidence of your bioenergy, you are never going to die, will be there till your nail gets broken or you face a small fracture. A hairline crack is enough to take away your confidence that you are eternal, you are not going to die. Please listen. You are eternal, you are not going to die. That confidence is only the smell of your bioenergy, not experience of your bioenergy. Making it as an experience, deciding to make it as an experience is what I call seeking. Listen. Please listen. Once I went and told my Guru, Mata Vibhudananda Puri Devi, I went and told her, you are telling me that I am beyond the life and death. She read out Ribu Gita to me that day and explained some of the great truths in Ribu Gita, and I will strongly recommend all my disciples read Ribu Gita. If you have time, make time. If I say if you have time, you will never have time. Make time, read Ribu Gita. It's one of the greatest scripture in Hindu tradition. And she explained to me a concept about immortality. And I went and slept over it. Next day I went and told her, you explained, but I am afraid whether I will enter into that space at all. How to enter into that space? She said, please listen, this word is very important for all of you. Just entertain this desire to experience that space so strongly, the fear whether you will experience or not will break. That is the moment you will experience that space. Listen. She told me beautifully, தேடுதலே தேடுபவனை தேடுவதற்கு ஆக்கி கேடில் செய்யும் சக்தி வாய்ந்தது. In Tamil she said, I'll translate in English. Seeking is powerful enough to merge the seeker into that which is sought after. She said beautifully, what you are seeking, entertain that is intelligent enough to break the fear whether you will achieve it or not, and make you enter into that space which you are seeking. It was such powerful click for me, I tell you. This is the key I used to experience everything described in Agama and Tantra and Vedanta and Yoga. This is the master key. This is the master key. There are few master keys I received from my masters, which I used in millions of places and realized the truths. One more master key I received with Ram Surat Kumar, a great yogi. I was sitting next to him. It was a midnight, 2 o'clock in the cremation ground, Amavasya, dark night. Some sound, dog barking or something in the cremation ground in one corner. I asked him slowly, Swamiji, everyone talks about this ghost, bhuta, preta. Are you not afraid of it? How you are handling, what mantra you are doing to protect you from the bhuta, preta? He laughed and just slapped me. He has the habit of, whenever he gets excited, he will slap people. This Ram Suratkumar, whenever he gets excited, he will slap people. He slapped me and said, a fool. Everything outside me, you and everything outside me, all these are my projection. Me, everything outside you is all your projection. Even we are the projection of each other. Then how can bhuta come without me projecting it outside? Listen, he said beautifully, டேய், நீயே நாவலி கொணர்ந்ததுன்னா பூத பேய் பிசாசுகள் நாவலி கொணராம எப்படி வர முடியும்? Listen carefully, I'll explain. What he meant, even things which you are seeing in front of you is your projection. Then, unless you project, how can a ghost or bhuta or preta can come? He said beautifully, even you are my projection. Unless I project, how can bhuta, preta, pishasha can come separately? It's all our projection. I don't know how, whether it clicked with you guys or not, but the moment he said, the way he said, it just clicked with me. Like a master click, master key. So after that, any time anybody speaks about bhuta, I only applied this. And maybe in 6 months, the very idea of bhuta disappeared from me. All this bhuta, preta, pichasha, all that idea, the very idea disappeared from me. Because it clicked so strongly with me. Even the people whom you are seeing, even the things you are experiencing in this world is your projection. Even this is your projection. If you see a bhuta, preta, pichacha or ghost or anything, that is also your own projection. The moment you remember it is your own projection, they will disappear. It was such a strong click in me. For that moment, it clicked with me so much. If something clicks with you the moment your master utters, your heart is waiting for the truth. Understand? Your being was waiting for the truth. When Vibhudananda Puri explained about the seeking, hey, don't worry, just keep the seeking. தேடுபவனுக்கே தேடுவதை சென்றடைய வைக்கும் சக்தி தேடுதலுக்கு கேடிலாது உண்டு. Means that seeking is powerful enough to make the seeker to merge with what is sought after. So you don't need to have something else, or you don't need to worry or entertain any other fear. Will I achieve what I am seeking? It was such a powerful click for me. I think a right word was told to me by the right person when I was in the right temperature. It straight entered into my system. After that, in any of the spiritual practice, there was nothing called impossibility or obstruction or obstacle. She will tell, okay, chant this mantra and realize Bhuvaneshwari. I will not even have a second thought, if I just chant this mantra, will I have darshan of Bhuvaneshwari? How can it be? I will not even have the thought. Even if the thought comes, I will tell, hey, Mataji told me, my power of seeking, the seeking is powerful enough to make me experience the space I am seeking. So then, I am seeking to experience Devi Bhuvaneshwari, and here is the mantra. This is enough, powerful enough to make me experience the space of Bhuvaneshwari. I don't need to worry whether I am going to have her darshan or not, experience her or not. Come on, let me sit. Over. Because of this confidence and energy and intensity, simply I was mastering different methodologies, techniques, yoga, pranayama, kriya, everything she was teaching. I was just mastering. Because that click became my biomemory. Understand, the other day I was telling in the satsang that our Gurukul kids are going to radiate more and more powers. You may be thinking, oh, to give 1 or 2 powers itself, it took 6 months for Swamiji. How are they going to radiate 400 powers? 400 into 6, 200 years. 400 into 6 months, 200 years. No. Calculation doesn't go in that way. First 1 or 2 powers only I need to break their SDHD. Self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Then after that it is only circuit. After that it is only switching on the different circuits. See, to give this click to me, that your seeking is capable of making you to experience what you are seeking, to give that click to me, she has to work at least 3-4 years with me. But once that click happened, she need not work to make me realize every component of sadhana, every component of spiritual practice, every technique, every tantra, every agama, every spiritual process. She did not need 3 years, and no need for spending 3-4 years for her. Please understand, the first breakthrough reduced the amount of time she need to spend with me to open up certain power or certain technique or certain methodology. After 3-4 powers, she need not even spend time, and she will just initiate me and ask me to practice and come back and report to her. That is why I am saying, for me to open up the first power, second power in the Gurukul kids took 6 months, no doubt. But the next things are not going to take that much, because I already broke some of the major impediments. Some of the major things are already clicked with them. Listen. Today I wanted the definition of seeking to click with you guys, so that I can go on explaining the 400 different powers Mahadeva expresses in Agamas. If I have to explain and make it all as an experience to you guys, I have to give you the breakthrough and help you to click with seeking. So listen, your seeking is complete and powerful enough to put you in the space you are seeking, without any assistance, external help or other support. Please listen. Your seeking is independently intelligent enough, without the assistance of technique, support, any other external measures, to give you, to make you experience what you are seeking. When this truth clicked with me, thousands of Dvandva Vigna got dropped. Listen to this word, Dvandva Vigna. It means anything you start, you will not do second day, third day. You will learn about Hatha Yoga with all the excitement and inspiration, jump into it first day, second day, Jata Yoga. No, first day Hatha Yoga, second day, Jata Yoga. That Dvandva Vigna is because of the idea, it may be impractical for me. I may not be capable. How do I know I am going to achieve it? This lady uttered some mantra and told me, this is Bhuvaneshwari mantra, who knows whether Bhuvaneshwari is sitting there and this is the right password. The moment I type, she will pick up the call and talk to me. This doubt, this concept of impossibility makes Dvandva Vigna, means the second day breakup. Dvandva Vigna, listen to that word. Most of you have this Dvandva Vigna problem. You may not know the word, but you know this concept very well. Look in, you will see that he is your closest friend. Dvandva Vigna means anything you start, you know second day, I think this is not going to work for me. Maybe for him, but not for. That is called Dvandva Vigna. Please understand. By giving this one click to me, that your seeking is capable enough to give you the experience of what you are seeking without any external help or support. By giving this click, she removed the Dvandva Vigna, this impossibility from me once for all. If she gives me Rajeshwari mantra today, I just know in next 48 hours, I will have darshan of Rajeshwari and I have to go back and report to her. If she gives me Varahi mantra, I just know in next 48 hours, I will have Varahi darshan and go back and report to her. If she gives me the Tidinitya Devi's mantra, I just know I will have to go and sit and practice it and I will have darshan of that and I have to go back and report to her. That idea, it may work out for me, it may not work out for me. The impossibility, whether it is going to happen it for me or not, that she broke. See, when that is taken away, so much of excitement and joy, that very excitement makes the whole path very short. Path is long only when you create hurdles by the self, by yourself. Path is always short when you create only excitement. Only when you produce excitement, path is always short. Understand? Out of the food you ate, if you produce only energy, life is always exciting. But if you start producing gas, life is always tiring. The same thing. Out of your thought current, if you produce only energy, excitement, sadhana is always great, exciting, enjoying, beautiful. But out of the same thought current, if you produce again and again impossibility, SDHD, spiritual practice is tiresome. Who knows what is happening? Who knows what is true? What is wrong? What is right? Will I have it? Will I get it? Or maybe it worked for him in those days when his body was without toxins. Now, who knows, my body is full of toxin. And will the same process work for me? You will have 1,000 stupid questions to make you strongly believe it is not possible, at least for you. That is what I call Dvandva Vigna. The second day, over, break up. If you fought with your girlfriend and did not pick up her calls one night, 40 times she broke up with you and 41 times she has come back to you. If she is too emotional, 80 times. If you are smiling, it is clicking with you. Understand? No, really. That is exactly the way you deal with the spiritual practice also. You have 1,000 questions to make you feel it is impossible. At least within 3-4 days you are convinced, if it is not second day or third day. Within 3-4 days you know, this is not for me. Over. I tell you, liberating me from the Dvandva Vigna mental setup is the greatest thing my Guru has done to me. With this one click, somehow this one word strongly clicked into me. Seeking is powerful enough to take me to the space I am seeking without any other support, help or technique or methodology. This was so powerfully sitting inside me. Any doubt, this is like a bullet, tatak. It will open up and finish the doubt. I tell you, if this one truth clicks with you all, I can guarantee this next 400 powers I am revealing, it will all become experience for you guys, not just satsang. Not just satsang. It will be an experiential process. Just this one click has to happen inside you guys. your seeking is powerful enough to make you experience the space you are seeking, because that confidence, you will simply start realizing every technique given to you without killing them. The moment you decide impossible, the seed is burnt. The seed I put inside you, that is burnt. It can never sprout again. The moment you decide, no question of impossibility. My seeking is powerful enough to make me experience the space I am seeking without any external support, without any intelligence input. I neither need intel help or mental help, and I can achieve it. This one click will make your sadhana exciting, inspiring, and no impossibilities. Straight go ahead, forward. I tell you, at least 1,000 techniques I would have practiced and realized its conclusion and completion just because of this one key. Whenever, even the most difficult spiritual sadhana I am initiated also, if the doubt comes, I know immediately this key will come up. My seeking is capable of making me experience what I am seeking. Nothing else is required. This click, that's it. All this impossible will just disappear. Will just disappear. Understand. If this one truth clicks with you guys, you don't need to have any other worry in the life. Consider yourself already liberated and enlightened. Because this one click is so powerful. It can destroy any obstacle cooked up by you or put inside you by your husband. No, this truth is so powerful, it can clear the doubt put inside you by your husband and wife. Even your husband cannot take away your confidence. Even your wife cannot take away your confidence. No one can take away your confidence. If this one thing clicks with you, really, I'm telling you, when my Guru initiates me into the sadhana of Subramanya, even if 1 minute the idea crosses, how do I know that I'm going to achieve it? How do I know I'm going to experience Subramanya, have darshan of Subramanya? Immediately it will open up. My seeking is powerful enough to make me experience what I am seeking. So I don't need to worry whether I'm going to achieve it or not, whether I am capable of reaching it out or not. Let me start. That's it. Just this one click. How many thousands of obstacles I crossed. There are some stupid mind. Oh, they will tell like this only. But with that also, finally you only have to work hard and reach out now. With this one idea, they made me work so much. You can complain. I tell you, be aware of negative people. They have a problem for every solution. No, just like I have solution for every problem, I know there are people, they have problem for every solution. No, really. I don't know how they spend their time specially to find problem for every solution. Give any solution, they have a problem. Ready. Listen. Essence of today's satsang is you are capable. Your seeking is powerful enough to make you reach whatever you are seeking independent of any external help. Without any external support and help, your seeking is powerful enough to make you experience the space you are seeking. Meditate on this. Just meditate on this one truth. If this one truth clicks with you, that is enough. I can guide you into this 400 powers of Mahadeva. What 400 powers of Mahadeva? I can guide you guys into Mahadeva himself. Just this one truth has to strongly click with you guys. Your seeking is capable enough of making you experience the space you are seeking without any external help, assistance, or input by just its own intelligence. That's all need to click with you. If this one truth clicks with you guys, that is enough. I can lead you into what Mahadeva describes in Agama, living Shuddhadvaita, living pure Advaita, manifesting the experiences and powers of Advaita. Manifesting experiences and powers of Advaita. Understand, be informed. I am very seriously manifesting all these powers, very sincerely manifesting for the sake of training this first batch of Balasans. So I am opening the shop, which is free. It is now your decision to seek is going to make you experience all this. Listen, I am opening it. Now your decision to seek will make you experience it. That is why I am saying, meditate on this one truth. Tonight when you go and lie down, see, I will describe seeking in a much more practical sense. It can start in as simple as when you look at the sky, what is there? So much. Beyond all this, what is there? It can start even with that simple question. Any question you have about this four: universe, self, God, and universe which you are perceiving, nature. The part which you are not perceiving is universe. The part which you are perceiving is nature. So let me repeat. Any question you have about universe which you can't perceive, God, self, and nature, Prakruti. In this four, any question you have about this four can provoke seeking in you, can invoke seeking in you. Go behind that question. Decide to align your life with the answer you are finding. Listen. Having deep question about any one of these four or all these four is seeking. Deciding to go behind the answer is courage. Deciding to align your life to this answer by renouncing unnecessary things is Vairagya. Understand? Having questions about these four is seeking. Deciding to go behind the questions is courage. Deciding to leave all the other unnecessary things behind and align your life to the answers you will discover is Vairagya. Invoke seeking, that is enough. You don't need to be worried about Vairagya, courage, all that now. You can never teach about delivering a baby to a small girl. Oh God, such big baby from my tummy will come out. No, I don't want that. Only when she comes to that age, when she can understand, only then you can explain and make her understand. Now you don't need to talk about that. Same way, till the seeking flowers in you guys, I don't want to talk about renunciation. Immediately you will ask, oh, do I need to give up all my family, everything to become a sannyasi? And only then will I have a seeking? Will I have enlightenment? No. I am not going to talk to you about that now. That is what is going to happen later. That is different. But now I am not going to talk about it to you now. Because anything you speak in a premature way, people may get frightened and disappear. I am not going to say that is what is going to happen later, or that is what will happen, or that it may not happen. Let me keep it in suspense. Why unnecessarily frighten you guys? But all I am trying to tell you is, now awaken seeking. That's enough. Awaken seeking. That's enough. Understand, the seeking is intelligent enough, efficient enough, powerful enough for you to experience the space you are seeking. This clarity, the basic questions of life, not pushing them under the carpet, facing them even if they make you powerless, is seeking. Rekindle that in your life. Awaken that in your life. I can give you one more explanation also. Decide whatever truths your master, when he utters, whatever truth clicks with you, if you decide to start living them, aligning your thinking and lifestyle to that truth, even then your seeking will become intense. Listen. For example, you are thinking about death. If you think on your own and try to find out what will happen, that is also seeking. Or your master says, don't worry, once you die, you will only be with me. You will be with me in the Kailasa, don't worry. If suddenly that answer clicks with you, and you start aligning yourself to that answer, thinking that answer, cherishing that answer, enjoying that answer, planning for that space in your inner space, even that will intensify your seeking. Either seeking on your own, or the answers your master gave, cherishing them, entertaining them, enjoying them, enriching them, encouraging them in your system, even that will intensify your seeking. Then naturally you will start thinking how the Kailash will look. Will I have western toilet or eastern toilet there? Or will I not have 1, 2, 3 at all in the Kailash? Or will I have food and no 1, 2, 3? Or no food, no 1, 2, 3? Or food, no 1, 2, 3? What is the combination? Will I have pain and pleasure? Or will I have only pleasure and no pain? Or will I have only pain and no pleasure? Even if these questions will invoke seeking in you, understand. Then what is the best way I can prepare to go there? Should I be lean so that I can be flown immediately? Or should I have a heavy weight so that I can be carried on the Nandi? What will be the transport? How should I be? Even though these questions look very playful, when you sit and talk it out inside you, within you, they will all start provoking many of the corners of you which you have not attended. Listen. Many of the corners of you which you have not attended will be provoked. That is what I call seeking. That just melts you. That will bring intensity in you. You will no more be inauthentic in any of your action. In any of your action, you will no more be inauthentic. Before doing every action, you will ask yourself, is this going to intensify my seeking and help me to reach where I want to go? Intensifying the seeking, intensifying the seeking. Authenticity means all your actions aligned to seeking. So essence of today's satsang is look. Meditate on this one truth. Today's essence of today's satsang. Your seeking is independently intelligent and capable enough to make you experience what you are seeking without any external help, support, assistance or whatsoever. Meditate on this. Let this one truth click with you. That is the essence of today's satsang. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Suddhatvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.